Wow and wowee. A huge thank you to the Wow Hall. We're broadcasting live from the Wow Hall. It's a place near and dear to my heart. I grew up coming to shows here, driving down from Salem as a teenager and young 20-something. So thank you to Bob Fennessy for making this happen and for all the work you do bringing music to Community Village.
Wow. I'm feeling weird.
Well, we're getting time to transition anyway. Whoa, are you okay down there? What's going on?
Yeah, I think I'm fine.
Oh.
My head feels a little weird, but I'm doing all right.
That must mean it's getting time to introduce Claire and Fooble the dragon.
Fooble the dragon?
They're gonna be up next, Lucinda.
Amazing. I'm so excited. I never get to talk to puppets like me.
I think Fooble will probably be pretty delighted too. Also, before we go though, I wanted to say another shout out to everybody here who's making this possible. So to Paxton and to Mike, to Eric and Claire, to Adrian for doing all of the tech and getting it all ready, to Tim Miller for getting everything set up ahead of time, all of the editing and coordinating, and a big thank you to Andy and Public Radio KOCF, where this is going to be broadcast later as well as right now live. So thanks to all of you and to everyone who's chatting. What do you think about that, Lucinda?
Yeah, I definitely agree. I wanna thank us. I think we did great.
We did okay. We did all right.
Clap my hand.
Oh, hey. Whew, high five. And I wonder if we should be passing off our flowers. These came from Arthur and Anita's garden. And so our new transition from host to host is passing these beautiful flowers that came from Arthur and Anita's garden on to our next host.
Yes.
So I'm going to mask up. And a reminder to all of you out there to please be safe. Take care of yourselves. Please show love to all your loved ones whenever you can. We never have enough part. Okay, I'm going to pass this over, Lucinda.
This is very exciting.
I'll get on this side or the other?
How about over here? All right. And we are being really careful, so stay healthy, stay home, and stay fair.
Yes.
Stay fair.
Lucinda, what do you have to say about...
It's hard for me to talk with my mask on.
Oh my goodness, it's probably because it's on your eyes. It's supposed to be down here. There, now try.
I just want to say thank you to all the fairy boys and fairy girls and fairy people of all genders, no genders, mixed genders, all the fairies out there.
We sure miss everybody. We're hopeful for 2021, and we're really delighted that the Oregon Country Fair has made this a whole 3-day possible thing, and which Community Village here on Saturday is the featured piece of it. It's really wonderful. For many, many years, we've always been trying to figure out how to get the fair out for more people around the world. And so this opens it up to all of our 4A people, anyone who can't make it in because of their physical ability, as well as being further away geographically or health issues. And so there is something that comes out of this in a good way. And maybe we can keep both of them going in the future. How's Fooble doing? Any note on that?
Fooble's here. Hey, Fooble.
Hi,
Great
how
to
are
see you.
Fooble,
Fooble, there's another puppet here, but I don't know their name.
Hi, Fooble. I'm
Lucinda
Lucinda also.
also.
Lucinda's here to chat with you, Fooble. Do you have a
Awesome.
question for Lucinda?
Oh well, Lucinda. Let's see. As a puppet, what do you identify as? You know, like I personally, as a puppet, I identify as a dragon. So tell us, what are you?
Claire, will you repeat the question?
I will. What kind of a character are you, Lucinda?
Ooh. I'd say not a cartoon character exactly.
I can't hear a word Lucinda's saying.
Muppet
Oh.
Really, I identify as cloth person.
Cloth person, it's definitely not a sock. I think cloth person is probably accurate. And we've got to do something about making sure we get masks the right size for all of our puppets, Fooble and a cloth puppet Lucinda.
It's very important to stop the spread of germs, even from puppets like me.
Well, even though Lucinda is a cloth puppet and sometimes has to wear a mask, Fooble doesn't wear a mask. Fooble, tell us why you don't wear a mask.
Well, see, I'm a fire breather. And as a fire breather, I can instantly sanitize my entire respiratory tract.
That
Blast it
makes
with
a
fire.
lot of sense.
I still wear a mask though, because in public, because it helps people feel more comfortable.
Yeah, many of us wear masks in public to have other people be more comfortable. It's pretty important. I know I feel more comfortable when other people have masks on.
Yep.
So,
Yep.
Fooble, what do you do when you're out at the fair?
Oh, it's everything. I do everything. I try to do everything. I don't have time, but I try my best. At
While we're
fair, I
waiting for
like
that,
to hang out
Lucinda,
at the
what do
rabbit
you do when
stage
you're
and
out
do
at the
kid
fair?
shows, and then on the
I
trail
love
at night. That's
visiting my
my
favorite
favorite. That's
foods.
like my soul food. I like to hang out with
Eating
all the fair
donuts
fairies
from
and
the
just
vegan
talk
truck
about stuff and
stop.
be real.
I love
How
taking
about you?
pictures
What do
of
you like to
That's
do?
exhibits.
Um, I'd love to go out on Thursday, and I set up the Galleria Philanthropia with a pal of mine, and that has to do all the history and all the information about philanthropy and all the good things that the fair does in the community. And then
Awesome.
I love to walk around and eat good food. All of my fair work is done before the fair, so I'm
Yeah.
very lucky that way.
Yeah, you just get
I
to
get
play the
to
whole fair time?
I
Ah,
do. I get
good
to
choice.
play the fair time.
Good choice.
Yeah. So,
So,
Fubu, what have you been doing, during these past few months, which have been a little strange for all of us?
I know. I know. So usually this time of year, or well, the last few months, I'm like working in schools and hanging out with kids and teaching people how to make puppets and stuff. But instead, I've pretty much been like having a second hibernation and occasionally doing live streams and live videos online, hanging out with my friends, virtually. And so I'm really excited to be able to virtually be part of the fair this year. This is really cool.
Yeah, we're all pretty excited to be here virtually,
Yeah.
and uh, and many of us doing the same things, hanging out on the computers and having meetings, Zoom meetings. So we now get to talk about what's coming up next.
Cool. I'm excited to see what it is.
I am too, but I'm unclear at the moment because we have a Greetings. We are on fair time, and so we want to acknowledge that the schedule you may have seen, we're not exactly adhering to it. So thank you so much for your patience. Thanks for being on fair time with us. And know that we will be having the acts in order, even if the timing's off. So our next music is from a band called Laundry, so named because these musicians met in the laundry room of their dorm. Kiki Perosian, Nick Barber, Cal Fenner, and Riley Summers each came with different musical influences, and that's inspired them. They are a collective songwriting group. They've been together for a few years now, but here is the dream rock band Laundry.